Hello, my crafty friends. I hope you're having a fabulous day today. My name is Robyn M with Sir Chauncey Rocco Creative Designs. Welcome back to part 7 and the final video in my Mother's Day Butterfly and Roses craft series. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we're going to do a full review of the loaded easel file folder. This is the top. I'm going to adjust the camera and I will be right back. This is the front. As you can see, there are tons of fun goodies inside. Let's start with the bottom. For the base, I use this beautiful floral pattern paper that has flecks of rose gold foil, which I've included throughout this entire project. On the top, I've used these beautiful fabric roses that have a pearl center, and in between the roses, I've nestled in these layered butterflies, and I've also included some white roses. In this lower right corner, I have this sentiment that says, "Hello, beautiful." I love the way it looks against the navy blue polka dot. On the inside of the first pocket, I've included these lovely layered tags. This has the feathers, the butterfly trim, this fun little rosette, the fabric roses in the center, and I love this beautiful corset. And this is what the back looks like. You've got this beautiful floral paper and a blue doily. And on the top, I just used a pink chiffon ribbon. This is a second tag. I've included this beautiful pink lace trim that has flowers and a little pearl detail. I've included this dress form, and in the center, the focal point is this lovely butterfly. There's more lace rose trim. Here's a little butterfly, and then I layered more feathers on this tag, and this is the back. On the third tag, I have another cluster of feathers. I layered this tag with a pretty pink doily. I have a rosette in the background, layered with this beautiful, fun, sparkly trim, another rose, and then there are more butterflies throughout. And this is the back. I've included these faith base stickers, and I finished off the packaging with this heart-shaped scalloped bag topper. This is my first rosette. For the base, I use this beautiful navy and gold foil paper. I created this on Cricut Design Space, and I used the Ribbons and Rosette cartridge. As you can see, this is a very substantial wand. I've included a white and pink doily on the back as a base. I've also included this dress form. I've layered this beautiful white and polka dot trim, and at the waist I have this rose and pearl detail. On the side here, I've got this beautiful light pink chiffon ribbon, and I've also included peach accent flowers as well as the butterflies here on either side. On the bottom, I used this rose trim and pink and white polka dot tool that has a little sparkly detail to it. And this is the back. This is the second rosette. I used the Tim Holtz Sizzix Ornate fan die to make this. I've also included another dress form in the center, layered with butterflies. On the right side, I've grouped together 3 feathers, another rosette with this pretty sparkly trim, a white rose. I've also included some of these little tiny baby roses in blue, and then we have a large pink rose here on the bottom that really anchors the overall wand, and then this little tiny butterfly. This is the first dress form that I created. I've used blue decorative paper, and then I lined it with these pretty white roses with pearl centers, and I also used white ruffle trim that has this very pretty iridescent sequin on it, and then I've also used some rhinestone at the top of the dress form. On the top of the bag, I used my Martha Stewart punch, the French scroll, to create this bag topper, and this large bow here with the little fan trim is a Sizzix die. This is the second dress form. I love this beautiful background. The dress form has pink fabric rose trim that has a crochet bottom. I finished off the dress form with more of these rhinestone details. At the top, I used the Martha Stewart punch, and then I've included this Sizzix rosette in the background, and then I layered it with this pretty butterfly. Before I show you the other side, I just want to give you a better view of this front pocket. As you can see here, I have a tab in the back that is lined with 2 rows of pink pearl trim, and I also have another tab in the front also lined with more of that trim. This is a side of the Easel loaded file folder. As you can see, it stands up by itself. This is the back. On the bottom, I've continued this beautiful floral pattern paper. I've also included these pink roses with a pearl trim, and I love this little crochet detail on the bottom of the flowers. On the top, I've used more of this rose gold foil. On the inside, I'm including these crocheted flowers. On the top, I've used a simple bag top, and I layered that with this beautiful butterfly. I'm including this pretty peach trim, and then I've just layered that with this butterfly bag topper. The last dress form, I've used this rose-colored designer paper, this French lace trim, roses with a pearl trim, rhinestone trim at the top and at the hip, and then I kept the top of the bag very simple with just these layered butterflies. I created these layered bows, and the base of these bows are in a light blue, and that's topped with this pink and blue floral paper. I used that pretty sparkly trim and layered roses on top of it. And I created this really pretty bag topper using an Anna Griffin file on Cricut Design Space. We've got this light blue in the background and then this lattice print on the top. I also created these mini pockets and envelopes. I showed you in my previous video the Brenda Walton die, but this is how I've packaged it. On the top, I've created this very simple bag topper. I've embellished it with this oversized paper clip that's also in rose gold, and created a little flag that has a butterfly on top. I've included 2 envelopes and then 2 little mini pockets. And last but not least, 3x3 note cards and coordinating envelopes. This is the first card. I love the way these turned out. I've used the rose gold foil as a background, layered that with pretty designer paper. This is resting on a rose gold rosette, and then I've layered a butterfly on top. Each of the note cards included a sentiment. This one says believe in yourself. The second one has this pretty floral paper in the background with 2 butterflies. It says become your best you. And then this one has a light pink rosette layered with another butterfly, and it says choose to be happy. As you can see with each of these cards, they have dimension, so I couldn't create a standard envelope. Instead, I created these boxes, which were very easy to make. This concludes my review of my Mother's Day Roses and Butterfly Easel loaded file folder. Hopefully I've inspired you with some fun and creative ideas. Thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Bye for now, and happy crafting.